Hey guys, how's everybody doing?
Hello.
Hi there.
What
Good,
big
how are
eyes?
you?
Hello, waiting. I'm so excited about to have a cow waiting. Oh Lord. And then juror number 4. Hello. Daisy Doolittle. First live, but it's midnight here, so I'll be listening whilst snoozing. Okay, that's fine. Soul Sister.
Love her.
Oh, Catherine Walling. They call me Pukey. Nana of 14. Eminem Mama. Of course, she's on panel. And so is Crafty Peeps. So everybody give them a big hello.
Hey there.
Brenda Philbaum. Hasbat. Smash the like and buckle up. Keep your arms inside the vehicle at all times.
Good old
Sally
Kaz.
Ann is here. Hello, Mrs. Roger Rabbit. Dreaming. Tracy. Mandy Hall. All right, guys. We kind of have a lot to talk about tonight. Evie Scorpio. Hey, sweetie. Trish B. I think what I'll do first, I don't know if Sally Ann wants to come up here, but I'm gonna drop a link in case she does, because I know it's late there, and I am hi Jan Rocks and Robin Swan and Mrs. Kahuna. Hello. One of the things I was asked to do tonight, I kind of want to do it first so it's easier to find in the live. His Holiness the Archbishop of Angus Steakhouse. Well, hello there. Sorry, I'm late. I'm supposed to be doing midnight mass. Oh, well. Well, I'm sorry that you're late to mass. Dazed and Confused, Tracy. I wanted to show the video again of Sally Ann's live that they recovered. Somebody suggested I play it again because it was kind of really buried in the other live, because it was after, you know, they brought it to me after we'd been talking for a while. So I kind of wanted to do that at the beginning. Hi, Ilfa. Sally, did you want to come up here, or do you want me to just play it? I want to give you the opportunity if you want. I did put the link in, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Yep, there she is. Hey, girl.
Hello.
How are you?
You can see my
Hello.
dirty room. I had a screen thing on the back.
Hey,
It was
girl.
like all the green and. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh God, hang on a minute. Wait a minute. No, I had a. Right.
Did you mute it?
Yeah.
I did the same thing. Don't worry. It was playing on my phone.
I had one of those screen things on. It was all the green and that, and I thought it looked rather.
Oh, the green screen.
Yeah, well, I thought no, the green, like the Northern Lights and that, and I just.
Oh, the background.
Yeah, it just reminded me of the the toxic waste that's going on. No. Right.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Sarah. She came from Planet Claire. Hello. Hovering before landing. Tobert Flanders, JC Ray. Welcome everybody. Okay, I want to share this. I wanted to get this going first. Let's share. Did I actually upload this last week? Maybe I did. Share screen. Oh, that's what I did. I did upload it, didn't I? Video file. I should have done this before we started.
Tammy, stop tidying up now. You're making me look bad.
No, you look like you've tidied up.
Well, I have. I've tried to be all, but no, just
I'm going to be painting paint sticks.
Jan's going to tell me, so I better do that. All right, Jan?
Oh, yes, it's the next day for you, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
All right, here we go.
Truth, my eyes, it's, I can't hardly see out of just one eye. And it just, I can't do the things normally that I can do.
Let me pause it and back it up. Hang on. I don't want to make it big. Okay.
With that, I tell you the truth, my eyes, it's, I can't hardly see out of just one eye. And it just, I can't do the things normally that I can do. Right.
It's still swollen, is it?
No, it's.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I thought it was me.
I'm just going to try something. I'm going to try view stream on YouTube to see if we can get.
Yeah, we're all showing up on YouTube now.
Huh?
We're all showing up on YouTube now, even people that don't have video.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
So don't touch
Okay,
it.
Robin is jump between everyone. Yeah, okay.
But I don't know how much I can say on here because I don't want to cause any big mess, but I was very pissed last night.
Hey, it's a free talking space here. Streaming.
Let me tell my sister. I'm on long distance. I can't talk right now.
Okay, bye.
Let me kill my sister. Anyway, I tried, Heather, I called you, but I guess you were sleeping. But
I was on and off.
I really was very upset and I needed someone to talk to.
Oh,
I should have just called somebody else's number. But
No,
I don't know, but I'm going to tell you something. I'm not going to go somewhere and be treated like a third grader.
Mm-hmm.
And if the rules are going to apply to one, they should apply to all.
Agreed.
Because I don't try to talk over anybody. And if I do, it's because it's an accident. And I'm very tired of being ganged up on by Scooter.
Mm-hmm.
I get ganged up. I get brought out. She's always calling me out for something.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why she concentrates on me. There's a lot of people she could concentrate on, but it's always me. Anything that goes wrong, it's Charla. It's me dreaming. And I'm tired of it.
Streaming?
Yeah.
Is it a joke? Is it not done in a joking way?
No, she's not joking.
Okay.
She's dead serious when she even acts like she's joking. Sometimes she's dead serious, but she just acts like she's joking. You have to get to know her.
Okay.
She always thinks I've got something to be.
I'm sorry that you were upset. I heard Sally was talking earlier.
Yeah, I cried about it.
You were both crying, yeah.
It was very upsetting because number one, we weren't doing anything. We weren't talking over one another at that time, were we, Sally?
No, we weren't. No.
Was that the end of it?
That's just about the best of it, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I tried, Heather,
So, my topic today, can you have a drama-free channel? Now, up until this point, Sally Ann, you had a drama-free channel.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And
yes.
you didn't actually have, this didn't cause drama on your channel itself at that moment. I was there. I was listening as this was unfolding.
Mhm.
It happened once word got back to somebody else, correct?
Yep.
And then all hell broke loose.
Mhm. Nanny Patty was there as well, by the way. She was there that day.
So was Mama Ames, and there was a couple of moderators from that
Mhm.
channel, right?
Yep.
One of the things that we've had big discussions on is your channel is your channel. If you want to let people talk and vent or do crafts or stand on their head for an hour,
Mhm.
that's up to you because that's your channel.
Yep.
Nobody dictates to you other than YouTube, obviously. You know
Mhm.
what you can have on your channel. I obviously have chosen, as much as I don't care for drama, to give people a place here to discuss these things because people were so upset when everything came crashing down. That really started from that live that day on your channel.
Mhm.
And then we have things happening like the other day with Crafty Peeps' channel. And then now it's like some big drama that people were able to take messages out of our Discord and made a video and posted it online on YouTube, on a YouTube channel that hadn't even been used or utilized until this. And I think for me, it's more about setting the record straight and correcting the lies. Because there's a lot of things that are being lied about. Myself personally, when it comes to the information that, hang on a second.
There goes the postman.
No, they're just wound up today. I don't know what's going on with that. But
You haven't been
everybody
making them watch that channel, have you?
do what?
You haven't been making them watch that channel to wind them up.
No, I don't watch that channel.
You've been making those dogs
No,
watch it.
as a matter of fact, my little lemon, the little escape artist, he got a little free this afternoon because my husband didn't put the collar on him when he put him outside. But no, everybody in there, we knew what was going to happen. We put the truth receipts in there with the intention of people coming in and looking at them, and hopefully, most of them, you know, if they were just coming in to get the information to take it somewhere else, that they would leave. Well, they didn't leave. So we had to develop a method of flushing out people, mostly people who weren't participating.
Mhm.
And I did have people message me and say, "Hey, I'm not one who normally participates, but I'm really enjoying it here, and here's who I am." Okay, that's fine. And then people wanted safer spaces to talk. So we all knew that these people were in the Discord. We did. It's not like somebody hacked the Discord. That's not what happened. Although that's what they'd like you to think. It's not what happened. And I do think that it was probably some ruse to try to divide people. But it's not working. Because there are enough of us who are communicating with each other enough to know what the truth is and what the lies are. And quite honestly, it's a lot of it's just common sense. Just because you say it doesn't mean it's true. Half the stuff in the videos I couldn't even read. I mean, if you really wanted the actual stuff, I can show it to you right now from my Discord. As a matter of fact, one of the things that I am going to do is read some comments that are from the Discord. I actually, if I'd had more time, would have made a video and clipped it out. But I work every day, so I don't have that kind of time. But we had quite the fun party in the Discord last night, and I think it's one of those things. It's cathartic when you can vent and just kind of let it go, and that's what they're trying to say. This is hate. Okay, so you take what you're saying as hate speech, and then you're turning it into a YouTube video and calling it hate, and then expecting that YouTube might not do something about that.
Mhm.
That doesn't even make any sense to me.
Did you see what happened a couple of days ago as well?
A couple of days ago. No,
Yeah.
I guess not. I don't know. Did I?
Well, I sort of promised everybody I wasn't going to watch that channel anymore,
Okay.
but something made me go on there, and it was a video that she had to edit because somebody had said something that they weren't happy with. Well, it was Jimmy, and they were all talking about a newsletter, and Jimmy walked into the kitchen and he went, "Well, you better get it out there before Sally Ann copies you." And she went, Jimmy. So I had to.
Oh, is that the video they had to clip?
Oh,
And that's
yeah.
what they had to clip? Why?
Yeah, because he mentioned me by name. I could have had her done.
Yeah, but really, I mean, you could have done a privacy strike and she would have just had to clip that out anyway.
But she was so, I mean, I mean, I was angry. I was furious. So I was like, how dare you call me out, sort of thing. And yeah, so it took her hours and hours and hours to this, you know, guys, she's been telling everybody somebody says something. It was her husband that said it. You know, he absolutely doxed her. And it just made me laugh how long it took her to edit it and reload it. So she must have been worried about something enough to take it out.
Well, quite honestly, besides the venting that's going on in Discord, there at the very beginning there was a lot of, you know, she needs to take a break. She just needs a vacation. She needs to, you know, because everybody still is actually concerned about her and her well-being. But if you're going to twist and turn this into all these lies, you can't expect that people are not going to come out and say, look, you can't keep lying about me because I'm going to keep speaking the truth. And yeah, there are going to be people that believe your lies, but those people are not the important people to us. But it is important that we get the truth out there. Because someday, those people who believe those lies, without any proof or backup to it, they're going to have the same thing happen to them. I'm sorry, I'm looking at Discord. There's something going on that I really don't want to say on the live. But Crafty, you said you wanted to say something. I want to look at something real quick here.
I wanted to say that the lies have been told about me about harassing Nana Patty for a better thank you to the Paddington Bear I sent her. I sent her a bear on Wednesday, and then they chose to get out of my chat on Friday. So on Wednesday, I had sent out 3 Pete postals, one to my daughter-in-law, one to, so I knew both of them had got it because they thanked me when she got in the chat. I said, "Hi, Nana Patty, did you get your bear?" And as Sally Ann, I'm crafting. I can't see the chat. And so who was up on panel? I think Lavender Flower had to step away because her granddaughter fell off her bike, and Suzanne Huggins was up on my panel, and she wasn't reading the comments. So maybe Nana Patty commented before Lavender Flower took back over reading the comments. And so I might have said again, when I saw Nana Patty's comment or something, I said, Nana Patty, did you get your bear? Yes, I said, thank you. Well, now I was harassing Nana Patty for 3 thank yous. How many thank yous do you think that she owed you for a bear? So, and most of the other stuff that I heard about me is it's all been lies.
I mean, I even said to Tammy that I would, because I was noticing a pattern that if myself and any of my mods or followers, because I've got a cult, they're following me. If they go into Tammy's, I was noticing that lots started coming, and it was getting a bit like they were nitpicking. So I said to Tammy, I said, right, I'm going to step away until she's left you alone, because I thought it was just igniting the flame. And I said that to you that night, didn't I? Or that day. And that was the day when they all came in like flying monkeys and just took over Tammy's chat. It was like, what the hell is going on? But I knew I couldn't go in. I didn't want to say anything. But as soon as she'd left, then I went in and messaged Tammy, because they just robbed the whole chat. It was absolutely disgraceful of grown-ass women to act like school girls.
Comment on my craft. They were commenting on a felting craft that they were going to do with Lisa D over on the other channel.
Yeah, they weren't even talking about.
Right.
It was just all about them. Me.
I gave my mods full of the, and they're saying, well, we let you say, your channel. Yes, they did. And yes, I put it in there. And yes, my mods put it in there when I was going live. But as soon as one of their moderators told our moderator, quit doing it, we didn't do it another day.
Yeah. Absolute childish behavior. Absolutely.
Well,
and I quiet with the awful way that you got treated, Sally, in it, but I let you know behind the scenes. I was there for you, and I was truthfully praying and hoping that that channel and them would apologize to you, Dreaming, and Heather, and it didn't come. So
no, all I got was an email saying that she forgave me.
Forgave you for what?
I know. It's absolutely.
Oh, you and our channel one day apart. I didn't. When you got accused of not knowing what was on your channel or whatever, right after you got off, I went into my YouTube studio and saw that little number, never clicked on it. And I don't know how long we had been going live by that point, and saw some comments that obviously you saw after you were accused of all that stuff. So I'm like, oh my gosh, you didn't know, and I didn't know that those comments were even.
Nope.
You can't see them on YouTube, so.
that's true.
Sorry, carry on, WhiteTiger.
No, you guys are fine. No, you guys are fine. Everybody here has had problems, and I really think the solution is to keep bombarding the truth. I really do. I think.
I will be honest. I feel really, really bad. I mean, I know she's done this to countless amount of other people, but as I've said to my mods and that, I feel a form of guilt, because I wouldn't. Because obviously, I mean, it's all sort of spilled out since my sick to my stomach episode. And so everybody sort of rallied round and everything, and I really do appreciate everybody rallying round and that. But I start to feel, I don't know, because it's just me, but I feel almost guilty that this is all, everything's all coming out now because of that. And I wouldn't, you know, I mean, I don't wish harm on anybody. And I mean, the only thing, the thing that keeps going through my mind is that if she loses everything, those kids are going to suffer. Do you know what I mean?
Right. But in the same token, when you as a parent
Mhm.
or a spouse are making irresponsible decisions, I mean,
Mhm.
that's the risk you take, unfortunately.
Mhm. Yeah.
As much as I understand, if YouTube is your livelihood, that you're going to try to protect it at all costs. I mean, honestly, the simple answer is be nice to everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we all don't come from the same mold, but we're getting along just fine.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, at the end of the day, we've all got that self-protection thing inside us
right.
as human beings. And I mean, you know, my husband would say, my father would say, "Oh, you're too bloody soft, Sally," because I worry too much about what other people think as well.
Right.
And you know, I mean, as much as, and I've said this before, I can be the nastiest bit of work as the next person, but I choose not to be. You know, and if I have a problem with somebody, I'll just take them aside and go, you know, and you wouldn't imagine the amount of times that I've sat there and gone, I should have said this, I should have said that, I should have said this, I should have protected myself. But then I sit back now and I think, well, everybody else is sort of flying to my defence now. It's just a weird sense. But yeah, I'm probably too sensitive. But I'm not going to cry anymore, Carolyn. So if you're watching this, I'm not going to cry anymore. You're not going to make me cry anymore.
No, it's not worth it.
I don't watch you anymore, actually, now. So there you go.
Right, right. Well, I don't understand. Okay, for instance, yesterday, of course, the big ordeal was the video, the little, you know, half a minute, 1 minute, 2 minute videos that were going up from stuff from the Discord. Okay, that's fine. First of all, I couldn't read anything in there that was so terrible that I would call it hate anything, right? Second of all, none of it was about the creator that was posting it. None of the messages I saw were, and that was the thing. That was the discussion that we had in Discord about it. Everybody's going, well, I don't understand what the big deal is. I don't care that, you know, I don't care. And then I actually made a post in Discord and said, hey guys, I'm going to read out messages from here. And they're all like, okay. The only thing that anybody said was, okay, well, I just would rather not my personal information be read. Well, no, of course I wouldn't do that. But you know what I mean? It's like they don't care. Reason is, this space is for these people to have interpersonal interactions. And, you know, I mean, it's kind of like when you're pissed off at your husband and you go to your best friend and you're like, oh my gosh, you know, I mean, nobody holds you in contempt of court for that. I mean, come on. Everybody gets riled up and you need an outlet to vent that out, right? And so what if people are typing messages or posting goofy pictures or whatever? Who cares? Why can't you stay in your place? You know, nobody else is, well, there are some people, but most of us are not, I don't even have time. You know, I haven't had time to keep up with my Discord and work. I mean, I'm having to depend on others to tell me if something is going on that needs to be handled because I don't have time. I don't know how I would have time to go running around to other people's with other names and sneaking around and trying to snapshot and send it back. And who gives a rat's ass? I don't know, but and then let's not even post it and say this is what these people actually said. No, let's put this up there in a format where you can't even read it, and the stuff you can read isn't really anything, and you did a really bad job of editing out people's names. And then what kills me is, they have somebody over there sharing information with us. And one of the things I found really interesting, and I need to pull it up because this is something that really pissed me off, and it really pissed me off, is somebody over in their Slack said that Lisa was trying to recruit them. Now, the message that they posted was something they pulled up on their phone, took another phone or a camera and took a picture of it in a cropped way so that it only showed what they wanted. What I want to show you is where that message came from. Because as soon as it was shown to us, I said, Lisa, we know that this is not something you sent to somebody. So I would like for you to look at this. Do you see this? This is Loopy Lisa's, her channel, right? And she posted this on her community page. Okay, so I hadn't turned on the blooming membership button. I'm just hopeless, now done, and look forward to welcoming you into the loops. Now, what this person did was clicked on that. I don't even know if I can click on it. Or they went to go post a message or something. They were on a phone. Because it showed the back button to the post. Do you see this? Do you see this? This is actually on her YouTube page. It was not a private message to anybody. I want to make that extremely clear. This is the links they're going to. I don't know if it's to try to one-up each other. I'm taking better information to the person in charge. I don't know what it is, but if you're trying to divide and conquer, it's not going to work. The net of people that we have around us, Crafty Peeps and her people, and Sally Ann and her people, and myself and my people, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So maybe try taking the truth and using that. Maybe you'll get somewhere with that. So I definitely needed to show that. Because unfortunately, Lisa couldn't be here because she also has a job. I mean, imagine that. We don't have. Hi, Mr. Shannon. I'm sure there's people I have missed. Hi, Acorn Art. Carolina. Let's see if I'm not a hacker. Hello. It's ridiculous. The lengths that we're going to with lies. I honestly, I can't even figure out what they think they're going to do with that. Did they think Lisa would get so upset that she would like break down and be done? I mean, really? No, because she's got people around her that, was like, no, Lisa, we know this is not a private message you sent to somebody. It clearly shows that. Anybody with common sense who actually looked at it would know that. And to me, this goes to show that it doesn't matter what kind of channel you have, right? That the drama, even if you don't bring the drama to your channel, it's going to come and you're going to have to figure out a way to deal with it. And how do you deal with it? And in my mind, I feel like addressing it with the truth is the best way to combat it, right? I am completely open and honest with everybody. I have no reason not to be. This isn't my livelihood. This isn't my job. This is something I do because I enjoy. Of course, some things right now I'm not enjoying as much, but I feel like I need to do this and give people this platform and give people a place to interact with each other because somebody else took that away from them and they need a place to go. And I had a place that I could let them do that. Didn't they accuse me of knowing J-Bells too? Yes, somebody did say that back in 2019, this was another post over there, back in 2019, that they had a feeling that I knew J-Bells. Now, I only knew J-Bells because of that creator over there and Kaz and Lisa. I mean, Eminem Mama knew me in 2019. She knows that I didn't know J-Bells. I mean, unless she was under some alias and playing World of Warcraft and in my guild at the time, right? Like, no, because
It's possible, though.
it is possible. I mean, she's an artist. She could have been somebody I didn't know who they were, but it's not like I worked with her to, concoct all this. You know why they're saying it? You know why they're saying it? Because I don't think that the person that is crying about being so bamboozled so badly actually was as bamboozled as she claims. So, of course, turn it on me, right? Turn it on me. Because that's what people do when they can't counteract something that is probably a truth, even if it's just somebody's opinion or feeling. You counteract that with deflection.
Mm-hmm.
Soul Sister says maybe they really need a hobby. Maybe they could do crafts. Well, we have two really good crafters here.
Not saying anything.
We can send them over to your channels.
No.
Dana Bates says it's not illegal to talk about someone that acts like a crazy person. She can't hurt you unless you let her. She is very immature and keeps all the drama going because it keeps the money coming. Until it doesn't, right? Until it doesn't. And then you don't know what to do. That's where I think we're at right now. Liz Stewart says, what I am curious about is what was stolen from her at some time in her life that she accuses people randomly of theft to her channel subscribers or channel itself. Well, Sally Ann, okay, so this maybe has a little bit more to do with you in that I know that there is this talk out there that you and Robbie are in cahoots together, and you planned this and been planning this for months. This takeover.
No, that wasn't me, was it? Or have I? Oh, I've missed that one.
Yes, that's what I've heard. I've heard it's you, and you have been in cahoots with Robbie for like 6 months planning this takeover. And let me tell you, if it's true, he didn't do you any favors because you're still not at 1,000 subs.
I was actually thinking, tomorrow, guys, when I go live, I might just put Chris Watts, hashtag Chris Watts to, boost up my just, and then not mention it at all. Just saying.
So right at the end, when you say okay at the end and say his name, and
Yeah.
I think he did
Chris
it.
Watts, wherever you are, yeah. No, I didn't. I only met Robbie through Jan, actually. Jan told me about Robbie and that what he got from her. So yeah, no, I haven't known him 6 months. I don't know him that well.
Wait a minute. Liz Stewart said she accused BBT of trying to steal her channel as well. It seems like I've seen this scenario over and over. Somebody's trying to steal BBT.
Yeah.
That happened at the beginning of when I started watching that other channel.
Never heard of him.
That was somebody who kind of was like her right-hand person right now. Got up there all the time, talked with her.
Like the bike, you mean? The old bike. Sorry, not sorry. As Jan would
That's
put it.
okay. That's okay. You're allowed to say it. It's fine.
I don't care because they can't hurt me anymore. They've done.
Oh,
they've
wait a
done
minute. Jan says that's funny, as it was Bailey and me that introduced her to Robbie. So sorry, the fact's wrong too. Okay, so I guess they're going to have to come up with a different story on
But they
that
also
one.
blame Bailey of that as well. Because Bailey had asked for Robbie's email apparently on one of his lives or something. But yeah, apparently that Bailey done that as well. I mean, she just has a real
Acorn Art said, I heard Sally Ann and Robbie were dating. I don't know that that's really feasible.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, you know,
Unless there was another one involved.
yeah. I mean, well, you never know your luck. You know, be careful what you wish for and all that lot. No.
I think Jan might get really pissed off at
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I might lose Jan as a mod. Jan, it's not Jan. Hang on a minute, Jan. We're speaking truths now. It's not real. Okay, that was just that. No, me and Robbie are not having an affair. Okay, Jan, definitely not. Okay.
Yeah,
As you
Jan,
were.
it's not true. We're just joking about that. Soul Sister says she talks about vulnerable individuals. What she did that day, I think is what they meant, on that panel was very hurtful to every vulnerable individual watching. That's correct. Sarah says BBT was there when J Bells was having her baby, quote unquote. Dazed and confused says conspiracy. Dreaming says same MO since the start, just different time and different creator person. She got really gung-ho about it with all the Ugly Watts channels. I believe there was a Slack group for it at CC. I guess CC must have said something. Concerned that vulnerable individuals are allegedly protected when she can use them for sympathy by proxy, but when they're not towing the line, she attacks them. Well, that's just it. The stuff that she's doing right now with like the Discord comments, those are the people it's hurting. It's not people like me, you know, people that don't care. It's the people who have their hearts kind of way out there on their sleeve, and those are the people that she hurts. And I mean, I guess it's okay if you're not one of her people. Is that the way that works? I'm not sure, but I think that seems to be what it is. I've watched her sporadically since she did Chris Watts, and she is very dramatic at times. And if you complain, she doubles down. She never misses a chance to bring up the Ugly Watts channel so she can gain more views off that case and those victims. Yes.
Even though she's been told by Shanann's parents not to bring it up anymore, that's what I was told when I was there with her. You know, that they've asked her not to bring him up anymore, and yet there we go. They're still bringing him up.
See, that's the thing I didn't understand.
Maybe they've had a fallout. Who knows?
And then people come in, like maybe that's never watched the channel, and they think they're going to hear about that case, and they're asking about it, and then they get, "Ooh, are you a troll? Oh, who in the heck are you?" And it's like, well, no wonder why you're having problems, because you're not being nice to people who could be new people to your channel. It all comes back to, why does she hate Robbie so much in the first place? Why is it anyone who watches him is not welcomed in her channel? She hammered that thought into many, myself included. By coming into private Discord, sharing false comments to another vulnerable individual is also abuse of her own rules. That is true. CC says they speak in code. Oh, I just speak plain English. Maybe we need to make up some codes. I don't know. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know Sandy's been in her lives, but
Yes,
since
but
that,
I don't think recently.
no,
Not since the
the last
anniversary
time
of
she
her
was
birthday.
there was at Shanann's birthday, and then after that, herself said that Sandy had asked for her not to put his name up anymore because they wanted it finished, and so now she's doing it again. So maybe they've fallen out.
I know she was on there one more time because of that one channel, and the creator's name starts with an L.
Oh yeah.
Autopsy pictures up, and mom came up and said, "Please don't go watch it. Don't give them the views." And uh, and it's not Shanann's picture, and the other channel did a pre-recorded video saying, "Don't go watch it. It's not her."
Mm.
Okay, so I was going to see if I could dig in here and maybe I'll open up and read the stuff that I pulled up yesterday. From the Discord, and I'm not going to say who posted any of this. I honestly think Carolyn needs to back off everything for everyone's sake. I honestly think she's losing it. I don't think that's a bad comment or a hateful comment, right? And here's somebody questioning something. Something with you about what's been said in the live chat. Is this the case that Carolyn hasn't actually reported the baby shower fundraiser to the police, or have I misunderstood? I mean, that question keeps coming up because people want to know why the FBI have not been contacted. Now, everything that I've seen so far and heard so far is that she's accusing the people in the UK of not doing that, but I've seen all of their case numbers, and so has she from the UK. So I don't understand that either. And that's why people are asking. I mean, people are asking because they probably gave money.
Mm-hmm.
And here's another comment. Maybe not as nice, but Carolyn never expected that someone would call her to the carpet and show backup. She never showed us backup for anything. I mean, it's true. Collected money from so many of us on behalf of J-Bells. Carolyn is not filing fraud against her. How much was collected? What? How much was spent and or sent that was based on the honor system? I feel dirty even thinking these thoughts about MRB J-Bells, but how can I not? If we're logical, logic suggests that she is in fear, right? Perhaps in fear of accountability under consequences should U.S. authorities investigate. Why else was she so worried about the FBI and what Lisa may or may not have filed? Is the secrecy about things that she herself did not keep secret that I find so disturbing? That's somebody asking a question because they want to know an answer. And the thing is, these questions are questions that some of these people have asked her. They've sent long emails. The only thing that I've seen coming back to them has been, I can't believe that you have turned on us. Really? Why can't you believe that? especially after what we watched in Tammy's live the other day. I mean, that behavior is just ridiculous. This is like group therapy. I hope when you read through these as screenshots, Carolyn, that you read what people you know have stood by you are saying. Please take a time out. This is in all caps. Please take a time out. Go on vacation. Spark up the romance with your loyal husband. Don't put your family through the devastating process of watching you fall apart any longer. That's not a bad comment. That's not hate. That's somebody who's worried about somebody's mental state. Everyone here seems nice. I deleted my comment of support to MRB on the video where she lays in on Sally Ann. I hadn't watched the whole thing and just wanted to support Carolyn. But after watching Sally Ann cry and seeing how upset Kaz and Loopy Lisa were on, I guess that's my channel, WTU, I can't support MRB like I used to. I am worried about her, and I think she should get off YouTube and enjoy her children and sweet hubby before it's too late. That's not hate. That's somebody worried about her. Is it so bad for the spies to see the receipts? Just means that Carolyn can't keep lying when she shows what there is. I suppose the more important thing, though, is to safeguard this community from her attacks. Now, remember the person who made the videos and put them up yesterday, right? I'm gonna bleep out that person's name in this comment. But this was a very nice comment about this person. There's been nothing bad said in the Discord about this person. She, I'm gonna just say she, because there's a lot of us she's anyway, sent the boys very nice, expensive lanterns and something for Jimmy. Carolyn seemed very unwell in that Happy Mail opening and didn't seem very appreciative. I think it was the day before Thanksgiving. She, meaning that other person, is so sweet. I hope she is well. I always liked seeing her cats. How come that wasn't put in those videos? That's terrible. I really liked sweet her and her kitty cats. I hate that she is still entangled in the dangerous spider webs. How come we didn't see that comment? So these get a little bit more ranty. Okay. Have at it. Have at it. There's nothing I've stated here that I wouldn't. What in the world is going on here? Is that me beeping?
No, it's me, I think.
Oh, okay. I was trying to find what was beeping. Have at it. There is nothing I've stated here that I wouldn't have posted publicly and put my screen name to it. I tried earlier to copy and paste the comments she made to somebody on your channel, Tammy. The post is over 2K characters and wouldn't fit in her comments. Carolyn, among other ironies, accuses Tammy of conducting her lives when Carolyn has hers and describes that as rude, please.
That's hilarious.
Now, after I posted in Discord in all caps, so everybody would see that I was going to be reading some posts here on the live tonight because I want to show that we really don't care, right? Fine with me. Fine with me. Then there's another post here. Was this from Carolyn's secret group? Why she needs a secret group for? Spy, please take a screenshot of these questions. They were in caps, right? So that's yelling, right? So the questions, if you didn't get them, guys, the questions were, was this from Carolyn's secret room? Why does she need a secret room? For the spies, right? Why do we need to okay. Here's another comment for them thinking we didn't know there were spies in there, right? Lastly, to the spy or spies, eat shit, because once you're found out, I guarantee you're going to regret it. Do not play around with my invasion of privacy. I couldn't help but put this in here. I am not okay with slander, stalking, spying, harassment, etc. And I will take action against those who take my personal messages from here and share them without my permission. Be prepared for repercussions, spies. Just to say, the middle finger emoticon was used in that comment. I had said I felt bad hearing, I think this is, I don't know. It just says the letter M. Take it as you will for who that is. Cry. But I haven't been around for a while. I feel less sympathetic after seeing she was spying and creating vids of Discord comments. Oh, it must be the she person. Somebody else says, there is always a chance of a spy, so everything I have said in here, I knew there was a chance of it being seen. That's because if you have common sense, it's on the internet, right? So I'm not bothered. It is a place to vent. She vented in her recordings, and I'm sure they vent in private chats, Zooms, and Slacks. Somebody else says, doesn't she always say it's not a drama channel? Yet it's mostly that. She should just give up on everything else and concentrate on drama. I hope some spy screenshots this comment. Another comment. Of course she's spying on us! Exclamation point. This one is kind of a long one. So I'm trying to put it in a form here I can look at and read. The harassment is contained in one 4-hour video on Carolyn's channel. The sick to my stomach video. There you can see 3 members of her community being emotionally abused by a large number of that community. I'm substituting a couple of words here so that they don't get offended. Both on the video in question and in the chat that accompanies the live. The 4-hour abuse session was predicated on the false claim of Carolyn at the very beginning of that video. How do we know this? Because Tiger posted a recording of the convo in question on her own channel. I did that again tonight. That proves Carolyn's claim to be false. The recording had been retrieved after the channel owner was intimidated into taking the original down in order to keep the peace. All 3 women who were targeted in that abusive 4-hour video/live left the event scared and beaten down. How do we know? We have seen their faces. We have examined their comments during the live. We saw each of them depart that live without resolution, even when they had the integrity to join the live to discuss their individual positions. We have seen and are heard their accounts on Tiger's lives. Their emotional despair is easily observable to any and all who care to view these lives, now in reply video form. The people in this Discord are among those who witnessed the abusive bullying session and left with an overwhelming sense of disgust. Since then, we have seen one account after another that Carolyn regularly engages in contacting people behind the scenes via email because she has scoured comment sections of other YouTube channels, seen their supportive comments, and in one case chose to email a minor player in her community out of the blue because she has seen each supportive and rather benign comments posted to another YouTube channel to claim that 2 former community members were lying and conducting a smear campaign against her. That one case of a minor player was me. Not me personally, the person that wrote this. Okay. I had 2 more that I think I'm going to skip that one because that was copied off of somebody else's page. Counselor, work with me for a second or two. Here is a direct quote from somebody else's channel where she describes what happened with this group regarding, I'll call her again, right? There's a group of Carolyn bashers who are former community members, and one is a close friend of her. This, not Carolyn, the other person. The friend took all of her private info from her Facebook page and put it in this public Discord because she wouldn't join the hate in that group. This is my understanding anyway. Does she or does she not assert that someone here posted, and that means here in the Discord, right? Posted all of the private info from her Facebook page and posted it here? You see that claim, do you not? She is implying in not so many words that someone has posted the name, location, address, phone number, perhaps her photo or something in this group. That didn't happen. There exists a couple of copies of messenger exchanges related to her position in Carolyn's channel in which her claims are not supported by her behavior. That is it. Kind of sums that up, doesn't it? I really don't understand what the point of that was supposed to be other than to rile us up and divide and conquer, I guess. But it didn't work. I see there was probably a lot of comments. Liz Graham says, it feels like it's the lull before the storm. I wish no one any harm. However, something is going to go big time. She's a walking time bomb. Yeah. FYI, nobody was doxxed. That was a bare-faced lie. All the Discord users know that. That's correct. I'm just trying to look through the comments. I'm surprised the clip channels didn't run with it. Time to share all. The dry crying while throwing up and text messaging someone 31 times. Yeah. Okay, so, gosh, my eyes are so dry. I don't feel like I was blinking. If anybody wants to come up, somebody from Discord, somebody who's having a problem, somebody who, I don't know, has
Maybe a question that we can answer.
Yeah, a question, an aggravation about this, something maybe that's happened to them that nobody knows about yet. Feel free to come up. If somebody has proof to the contrary, even, I would love to see that too. Let me see.
I mean, this woman has been through. She's had so much pants going on in her life. Why would she ever want to cause herself more drama? It just doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know.
Yeah, or am I just missing the boat?
Hang on.
Sarah, Casbat always has the link to come up.
Here comes trouble. I'm off. Okay.
Yeah. We're not talking about the love affair with Robbie, okay? That's off the
Yeah,
table.
Jan, don't bring it up on. No, we're sort that out in private. Okay.
I am.
Hang on, guys. Casbat has to work tomorrow, so that's why
Listen.
she's only in chat.
Listen,
She could have come
this
up from
one.
the beginning, but she couldn't. I just want you guys to know that.
Why am I echoing again?
Oh, it's probably because I'm here. I'm gonna jump off, so you've got more room for other people. But
You have to jump off. There's plenty of room.
but every time I'm somewhere, people start echoing. I mean, you know,
Nobody's echoing because of you.
so somebody, yeah, we have
No.
a mole. Somebody keeps timing out my people on my channel.
I
What?
know, it's the way. It was me. I still had the other tab on. Listen, this cheeky minx, has already put me in the waiting room tonight. She ain't putting me in no more waiting rooms tonight. And I couldn't get in, and I was there busy chattering away to myself. And I ended up on my own because I didn't even realise I'd gone. But I'm talking so quiet because he's in bed right behind me. So I have to talk quietly. But this little minx, I just want to say from all of us that how proud we are of her. Because these last few days, you can see it in the mannerisms in her face that, look, disclaimer, sorry, has not won. She's not won because this lady here has got so much stronger, and all our viewers and everything are so behind us. And Tammy, you as well, Mrs. I hope you're listening while you're busy crafting and making us look lazy. Yeah, I can see you. We've been watching. Busy crafting away. It's just making me look lazy. Look, I'm not doing anything. But we are so proud of them both and how they're coming through this. And we will build these channels up and we will make them stronger. And with all the viewers that we're bumping each other. Tammy, can you nod while I'm giving you a compliment? Thank you, darling.
You know, I'm really Hammy, you know, I'm really just like,
You know, I'm talking very quietly here because Brian's in bed, else I'm going to get killed. I might not see you tomorrow. So I've got to compliment you while I'm here.
Thank
But you know, WhiteTiger, thank you so much for honouring us. And I just want to say that, you know, we're all so proud of everybody. And thank you so, so much for giving us these opportunities because it needed to be said. And you're so much better at it than me because I would have just kicked everybody to the curb. I'm the kicker out. I've got
Well,
get
see,
out of here.
that's the thing. I mean, if you look at the history of, I mean, we were just talking about this before we went live with M&M Mama and Crafty Peeps, and the history has been the people that this has happened with before have completely lost it, right? Like they go and they rant and rave and scream and holler, and people are less likely to listen and really think about what you're saying. So it really is not a good approach to counteract the dishonesty by losing your shit, really. I mean,
Yeah.
you have to, as much as they're not reasonable, the other people will be reasonable at some point, and they will realize, even if it's only when it happens to them, they'll go, oh, those guys were right.
Yeah.
Oh, those guys were right.
Well, I just want to say that thank you once again, but I'm going to go because I've left Robin on her own. So I'm
Uh-oh.
going back over there.
They
Okay.
can't be
So
left alone too long.
hurry up, boss.
Thank you, Jan Rob.
And
Thank
you
you,
love
Jan,
you,
for coming
Tammy,
and
and we'll
talking.
see you tomorrow, and we'll see you all tomorrow. But I'm just nipping back over there to see Robin, but from all of us, and I'm very, very sorry for we've been lighting a messenger up. Sally Ann, mute your phone.
Although it's muted, I don't
It's
know.
been going ping, ping, ping. It's us in the background. So sorry. Yeah, I'm going. So bye, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow. Come home when you're ready, darling. We love you.
Now you know why I call her. While I call her the boss. Hang on, I'm gonna let the cat in. Come on then.
Yeah, she's definitely messing with people's heads and their mental health. I think she knows it. I think she's actually counting on it. Unfortunately.
That's so funny that I'm interrupting her lives. That's hilarious.
Yeah, she's Jan. You don't mess with Jan, I'll tell you.
I remember a conversation between Carolyn and you, Sally Ann, where she told you were saying how you were trying. Oh, maybe it was the 4-hour bash fest, where you said, I try to not go live when other people do, and Tammy, you're live, and she's like, you can't do that. You just got to go live when it's good for you. And I
Sally,
guess that's another rule that doesn't work for her, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like last night. I was going to go back on because I was having major technical problems, but I was over watching Tammy's, and I thought, I'm not going to go, cat. That's it. You've done it now, Simba. No one can see me because of you, you bugger.
That's what cats do.
Oh, yeah, because like I said to the girl, I said, well, I'm not going to, because I'd said to people I was going to go back on at 10:30. I was still having major technical problems anyway, but Tammy was having technical problems to begin with. Hang on a minute, shut the cat down there. Get on there. Heater's down there in his bed. And I said to the girls, I said, well, I'm not going to go on because Tammy's still on, and we have the same sort of people in both channels, so that's just out of respect. You can't go, oh, well, it doesn't matter that it's a big free wide world out there. No, you have to work or try and work alongside as
Well, that's
best
if
as
you're a
you can.
decent human being. I have to tell you, Tammy, we were watching your live the other night. Whenever it was that Lisa went live, and I had, she kind of wanted, but she was hesitated, and I said, if you go live, I don't. If you give me a couple hours to go visit my parents and stuff, I'll come back. I'll let you know when I'm home, and I'll go live with you. That's fine. And she said, oh, okay. So I get back and I tell her, hey, I'm back. And she's like, okay, let me go jump in the shower. And I turned you on. I realized you were on. I turned you on, and you had gone off before we went live. And I was backstage talking to her, and she goes, oh, wait a minute. Tammy's not still live, is she? And I said, no, she stopped her live. She goes, oh, okay, because we could have waited then.
aww.
See, like that's what you do. Just because
Definitely.
you try not to. I mean, I have overlapped a couple of people because I had something scheduled and they were, but you try not to do that.
But then she would come. Well, okay, for over 2 years, I was watching that channel. She was on at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock a.m. when I had insomnia and couldn't sleep, and it was the Chris Watts case. So watched her, and then I got in very little of the 20 of the marathon, but I did get to know um, you and Sally Ann and stuff. Would wake up, you would still be on panel and stuff. And so when Sally and I both got encouraged to start craft channels, I I started it. I think the first day I started it, it was 3 o'clock, and I'm like, "Does this work for everybody?" And everybody, yes, that's. And I'm like, three with T. It rhymes. It's a jingle. It's easy to do. So then she didn't come in the first 2 days. She came in the third day, but she was live or something like, "Come on, for 2.5 years, you go on at 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning. I picked 3 o'clock." She goes, "I'm sorry, I forgot." And then it just became a thing that she went on at 2:30. And
Right.
one of her mods named D said, "Don't let it worry you. You're your own channel. Everybody's got to do with what they got to do." So I think that was like the third day, and I came on my channel trying to stay just crafty and positive vibes and DIY is our motto. And I said, "Okay, everybody, we are on our own. We will build our channel on our own."
See, and one of the things that I do like about Twitch that YouTube doesn't have, when you stream on Twitch, like if you, let's say you go, and I know a lot of it's gaming, but they're trying to get other people over there streaming other things. Let's say you're live for 2 hours, right? But then let's say you're going to come on right as I'm going off. So I can actually like hold my live until you go, and then I can basically support your channel by clicking a button, and it sends all of my people when they come to my stream to yours.
Wow.
Right? So I think that is something that would be really nice if YouTube would get, because it would help those of us who are trying to help each other. We could go, okay, if we knew that somebody else was going to be live right after us, or we knew when they were going live, we could start up our stream and send everybody over there.
Done that more times than I can count on her channel. Let's go over and support crafty people.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've even been on there. Had my live going for like 10 minutes, and Carolyn would jump on. So I'd just say, right, okay, Carolyn's on. Everybody go over there, because there's no point trying to compete with what she's got.
Right.
I don't know. I mean,
and at the end of the day, I wanted to talk about this topic, and everything happened to blow up yesterday, so I figured it just played right into this topic I wanted to talk about. Can you really have a drama-free channel? No, you can't. I actually, there's a diamond painter. She doesn't only do diamond painting. That I listen to her. I've been listening to her during the day while I'm at work. She diamond paints, and she kind of tells a little bit of a true crime story when she does it. Okay. And she started one of the episodes I ended up listening to. She was talking about how crazy people get in her chat even. And she's like, hello, don't you read the description? I put all that, or they want her. One of the things she was complaining about, they want her to tell them exactly how to do a custom frame for their diamond painting. But how would she know how to do that? And who thinks that a YouTuber really has time to do that? She's a YouTuber. She has a job just like us, right? She's got a lot more subscribers than we do. But it's like, I don't think it matters what kind of channel you have. You are going to have some kind of drama, because people are either going to do it in your comments. They're going to send you all kinds of, email. It's unfortunately the way it is, because some people do it just to do it and cause problems. So I think the bigger thing is just to figure out how to deal with it. And this, our problem right now, unfortunately, we're all involved in it. Even though there's different lies being told about each one of us, we're all still involved, and it involves a lot of people that are in all three of our communities. And I still think the best way to combat it is the truth.
And I think she's scared. She's definitely scared.
Yeah.
We are a huge threat.
And I don't understand that because, I mean, we're little bitty channels.
Yeah, but we're honest people. That's what it is.
Right.
We're honest, we're truthful, we're caring. She don't give a monkey's backside for anybody, really.
Right.
I mean, she can't care about anybody the way she walks over people. You
Well,
can't say you care about people one day and
right.
then crush them the next.
Right.
That's
Her
just not the way.
actions definitely speak louder than the words.
Yeah.
I agree. Sarah says, yes, that's a problem. Exactly. Like a toddler who rightfully, developmentally does believe the world is their oyster. She's stuck there. A very primitive state of mind.
I mean, I've heard, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I've heard that the lease is coming up on YouTube in a couple of months. I was just wondering if we all club together, we can maybe get the lease for it.
What? I missed that. The lease. What are we talking about?
Oh, you don't do that. What do you call it in America? We call it a lease on a company.
What's coming up in a couple months?
I'll say the lease. So, you know, whoever owns it, somebody else can go and buy it.
Oh, you mean you think somebody's going to buy YouTube?
Yeah. I think we ought to get together because I think the one
Oh
person.
my God! I wish I had enough. Well, my husband better hurry up and buy, win that lottery then.
Yeah, but no, because the one person owns it at the moment. She ain't going to have any money to carry on owning it, so we can get between us and Slack.
Oh well, that might cause problems for some people then. Oh my goodness gracious!
I mean, when you rule the world and you rule YouTube and you can say who can be on it and who can't be on it and have channels and that, she must own it all. So I reckon we ought to club together and buy it off her.
Yes. I don't know if we could pay her price though.
She'd take anything at the minute, I think. Liz says Google owns it. I'm joking, everyone. It's
Yeah, she's joking.
And I've got my own WhiteTiger. Look.
What?
I've got my own WhiteTiger.
Yeah.
This is that tiger over there. She's like, this is the real WhiteTiger, guys.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
All right. So, did anybody else in the chat have anything else they wanted to say? I really don't. I'm going to put the link one more time. You have one more opportunity. I'm sure this won't be the last thing that happens, unfortunately. So I guess everybody should just know that we will keep putting out the truth. After we go off of the live, I will go into the Discord voice chat. I know there's a couple things going on in there I need to probably look into, and everybody's welcome into Discord. If you behave, you'll be able to see some things and not others. If you don't behave, you will be removed. If you do not participate right now because of the things going on, and you don't let us know in a private message, it is likely you will be booted out. Unfortunately, you know, everybody can't have nice things because some people do not play nice on the playground. So we kind of have to be in more of a lockdown right now. Tonda Crafty Peeps wants to know. Crafty Peep Tonda wants to know if Carolyn and her friends unsubscribed from your channel.
Oh yes, they did, and said untruths about me.
But then I did tell everybody to go and subscribe.
What?
I did tell everybody on my live that if anybody was there that wasn't subscribed to you already, to go and subscribe.
Okay.
So what's a
Yeah,
couple
I mean,
of
yes, we've definitely, and everybody here, if you haven't checked out Tammy or Sally Ann's channel, please do that. Maybe there's still a mod in the chat that can link their two channels. Dreaming says she might think we gals from the South are not as smart as in her area. Let me tell you, we are smart, we are strong. We don't play games with people's heads.
No.
That's right. You go, Dreaming. Emma Llewell, love day. I'm a new subscriber. Swell, first time I caught you live. Well, I'm actually sorry that it has to be this kind of topic that you're catching me live for the first time, but thank you very much for subscribing.
And the word that kept going through my mind, and I told others, was the video or the thing of you okay. I lost respect for her, and I just did. No respect. Anybody that could be another human being. That was.
I mean, it wasn't just the 4-hour, bitch attack, as I call it. But then it went on for hours where they were, everybody, you okay? You okay? But I've turned it round on them because that's now part of my merchandise. So
I love it.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the only thing you can do with people like that.
I hope Heather finds a home here to be on panel. Yeah, she will. She's been up here a couple of times. So once she gets, a little more settled, I think she'll be more comfortable doing it again. She was not treated kindly either.
Oh.
Catherine Walling says the UOK was disgusting. Wait a minute. Leisha wants me to repeat unequivocally that she, where the videos, the little clip videos were posted yesterday, was not doxxed. No, she was not doxxed in the Discord. I would believe if she was doxxed that, yeah, I know they wouldn't have posted it, but they would have posted enough of it for people to see that it had been done, and that didn't happen.
It's just grass.
That was icing on the poop cake, Sally Ann, said Ivy Lynn. That was icing on the poop cake.
Oh, yes. But you know what?
Liz Graham said, if the newcomer would have been here last week when someone was showing all those pictures and we were screaming with laughter. Yeah, the bad taxidermy. Yeah, that's Friday nights. So Friday nights is really our fun night. Our put on your pajamas,
Friday fun days, yeah.
Grab your drink and your snack, grab your diamond painting. Eminem Mama tells us a story from Reader's Digest, and we try to have a good time.
Tonda, you can go on to somebody's YouTube channel and see their analysis, I believe it's called, where you can see how many subs they've gained and how many they've lost.
Oh, the analytics.
Yeah. And by what she lost, I've sort of gained. So I must
Hi,
have done
Sharon Carol. Hi, everyone. Just saying hello. I'm a former MRB member. I'm thankful to be out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Leisha says, let the spy see those taxidermy pics. Well, they probably don't watch on Friday nights because it's not drama.
Bailey says, do you think she gets any satisfaction of being called mummy?
That's been a discussion, and it is possible, I suppose. That was a great night too. LOL, my ribs have recovered, Liz Graham said. That's good, because Friday night's coming up again in a few days. I still Lisa choking on the sausage was
way better.
Something that I don't know how we're going to top that one.
I don't think we will.
No.
However, it will turn into merchandise someday. Christy Love, what you're doing here is not much different than what you're accusing and blaming on others. No, everything here is biased on truth or fact, more of slagging and bashing fest. Is that right?
Christy Love's had a few comments tonight.
Well, maybe
Oh yeah,
Christy
she
Love
puts
needs
a lot of stuff
to
in
go
my
away.
after that, and
I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Maybe Christy Love needs to go away.
she needs to seek the truth.
Yeah, you've only got to come and ask somebody that has been publicly bashed by her. Go and watch the videos.
Right.
As I put in her
You have to think about the
live.
fact that we didn't start this. We're
No.
only responding to it.
Yeah. And I did actually put in her live that day when Jimmy called me out. I did put in her live as well in chat, which hasn't been deleted as far as I know, that I do have the videos back. So if anybody wants to see how horrid we all were, then feel free. The videos are back. She thought I got rid of them, but hey ho.
Okay, let's see. Okay, well, I guess on that note, where's the link? What do you want the link for, Ilfa? How can it be wrong to be expressing her feelings in Discord, but it's totally fine to have a secret Facebook spy group that spies on her subscribers? I don't know. I wish I knew the answer to that question. Until all of this happened, I didn't realize there was secret spy Facebook groups for spying on subscribers. Who has that kind of time? No, 8 Paw Drive. I'm not giving them a shout out.
No.
That's okay. They can watch. If they know if they made a bad comment, they would also be blocked.
Removed.
Oh, she wants to come up. Gotcha.
Is that Eva?
Absolutely, Ilfa, you can come up. She has spies everywhere. That's fine. I don't care. That's the thing. I am what I am in Discord, here, my home life, at work. I mean, maybe I'm a little more refrained at work. A little bit more refrained at work. I don't know. I don't know how any of it makes any sense. I mean, I would like to think that if that was my livelihood and I was dependent on it, I would probably be acting better.
Yeah, definitely. Even if you have to lie through your teeth by saying you like everyone.
Hi, Eva.
Hi, Ilfa.
How's it going?
I just wanted to call in. Are you stopping? Are you done? I'm not going to keep you if you're
No.
ready to
Go right ahead. No,
Are
I
you
have
sure?
plenty of time. I have plenty of time.
I was.
You were what? Hello? Can you hear us? Ilfa, are you okay?
I'm good. No, yes, I'm good. I just been listening, but I haven't been able to be in chat. And as soon as I call in, I can't see the chat anymore. So I just wanted to say hello to everybody in the chat and hello everybody on the panel too.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I have a couple of things to say because there were some of my messages that were in that those videos that were that certain someone, I don't know, I'm noticing nobody's saying anyone any names.
Yes, because we don't want to have to clip out anything.
I get that. So yeah, so these YouTube videos were very interesting. Some of my messages were in there, and I kept thinking, don't block my name, just put it out there. I don't care. there's nothing I have written in Discord that I wouldn't say out loud to anyone's face. Like I stand behind everything I've ever written. So I just thought that was a little funny to see that.
That's the thing. If you're being honest there, you would be honest out here. Right. It doesn't
100%,
matter.
100%. I was well aware there might be spies, that somebody's there taking screenshots. But here's what I think with that new YouTube channel that was sending all that. She's being used. She's being used by the other channel. She doesn't want to put that dirt up. So I feel like she's being used. It's like, oh, you're my good friend, you know. And she's having her post these things. She's never posted anything before. This is not coming from her.
Right.
There's
she's not making she's not making those videos either.
No, of course not. She doesn't know how to do it. She doesn't even show her face. When she gets on panel, she doesn't even show her face. She didn't know. She's not even putting any voice over. Of course she's not doing it, but she's being tricked into posting it. Was there something about that I was like, oh.
I don't know why they didn't post it on the channel that wants to, you know.
Exactly. That's exactly my point.
I mean, I don't know why you have to have other people do your dirty work.
That's what I was thinking. I said, you're being used.
If you're worried about it hurting your channel, maybe you should worry about what it's doing to the person you're using.
Exactly. And I don't, you know, we've listened to this woman speak. You know, she's not very strong mentally. She has all sorts of issues from her words, her own words.
Right.
That's not what a friend does. That is really, really bad. Don't do that. Or at least stop her. You know what I mean? Like, don't have her go down that.
Right.
Down that route. There's something so. There was something about it that I just thought, like, oh my goodness. I mean, is there anything that these women will not do for her? That's kind of what I was thinking.
Have you watched any other documentaries about the cults? No, there isn't anything people won't do when they are so deep in.
And every time I watch anything about a cult, I am like not. I really have physical reaction to it. I feel awful for the people who were tangled in it.
Right.
And I kind of was getting the same kind of physical reaction when I was looking at that. And I told you in Discord, I was so busy this weekend, and yesterday I was just so dead tired. I could not even. So I wasn't looking at this until today. And I there's just something about it. It just felt all wrong. And I felt like she was being used. Terribly,
I have to be honest. I would have never known it was there. Somebody came and told us in Discord it was there.
Mm-hmm.
I went and looked, and the whole time I'm looking at it, I was laughing. Really, I was laughing when I was because I'm like, first of all, I can't read half of this. Second of all, you did a very bad job of covering our names, so why not just leave them out there? I mean,
that was deliberately. That was deliberate. She didn't do that.
Right.
That was
people were going to know who we are anyway. I mean, our names look prettier with our names showing, right? Like,
yeah, just skip it.
And then I thought, none of this actually pertains to the person who's posting this. These comments were not about her.
Well, one thing I wrote was about her. Yeah. I was just basically repeating by memory, what she had said about herself on panel. So one thing I wrote, yes.
I must have not read that one.
No, it was hard to read. I was looking at it on my phone. It was almost impossible. I had to pause and like try to, really peer in and like, oh, let me try to see what it says. Go back. Let me take a look. What is this? What was it? And then it was the same thing over again with some streaks around it. Look at this. And I'm like, what? Oh, okay, that's nothing. What? Yeah, no, she didn't do this.
Did you ever find the hate that was in the title? Because I didn't.
No, I kept looking and it was like,
no.
No. Where was the hate? That should have been underlined.
Just in
Instead,
they should have blown that up and said, "Here's the hate." You know?
Look at this. Now, another thing that I've noticing. So here's another thing. There's like constant talk about, bullying. There's like bullying here and it's being bullied. I'm being bullied, and this one person is being bullied. Now, I think these women have forgotten and don't quite understand what bullying is. And it might be that they don't have children that are going to school anymore. It doesn't go for all of them, but of course, for some, saying they're being bullied. So in order for a person to be bullied, something has to be posted about her in public, like on public.
Right.
Either on Facebook or Instagram or something. It has to be seen by everybody else and they have to be linked into it, or it has to be obvious it's about them. Also, if emails are being sent or text directly, that can be bullying, or they're sending other people and have other people send things to them. But if we're in a closed forum and we're discussing something, how we feel, how things are affecting us, and what we think, and then answering questions, the person is not there. We're obviously not bullying her. Do you understand what I mean?
Yep. Well, see, they have the misconception, I think, that Discord isn't considered private, but it is.
Of course,
it's private. You have to be invited to come, even though I have the link posted in my chat and on my YouTube page. I mean, you still actually have to go looking for it, click it to come in. You can't just do a search on Google, find my Discord channel, and come in. Like, it doesn't work like that.
No.
No, so, it's private.
Just like anything that they were writing in Slack, all the thing that was written there, and there was a lot of nasty things written there. You would not look at that and say that is bullying if that is not being sent to the person directly. So somebody writing that there is not bullying the person that they're talking about. I can sit with a girlfriend and we can talk about something, not that I would, but and I don't. I'm so against stuff like that. So if I sit and talk to a person about someone else, we're not bullying that person unless we actually sent something directly to her. It's the same thing with doxing. There's this huge misconception about dox. Oh, they dox me just because someone says, oh, you live in Florida. That's not being doxing. That's not doxing someone. If you post information that is not readily available online, then you are doxing someone. But anything that is available online, and you mention any of that, somebody has said, I live in Florida, and you say, she lives in Florida, I'm not doxing the person. She's already said it out loud, it's out there. Or you can easily search it and say, where does this person live? Either through their Facebook profile or some other source. It's available where this person lives. You post it, that person is not being doxed because those informations are out there. Now, our social security numbers are not out there. So if someone starts posting someone's social security numbers, that's doxing. Or if somebody,
stuff like that.
Right. So something that is not readily available online is being posted, that's doxing. If it's online, it's not doxing. It's that simple. It really is. That's the definition of it. Pretty much.
I know, but they claim, a lot of people, and I've seen a lot of channels do this. They just claim it if it's information they don't want people to know. They say, oh my gosh, you just.
Then get it offline and take it offline, because if it's online, It's not doxing.
Well, then
I mean,
you shouldn't be on YouTube. You shouldn't be online if you don't want your stuff out there.
no,
Should
don't be
grow
on
thicker
Facebook.
skin.
Don't be on social media.
right.
Just get
Grow
out.
thicker skin. Right, Sally? And isn't that what they told you to do?
Yeah, I'm like a
Grow thicker
crocodile now.
skin.
I'm like a crocodile now.
I know
Look,
they're so offended by what's going on in my Discord. They need to grow thicker skin, right?
Yeah.
That was it, when they kept saying that. I was like, turn that around and take your own advice. What? Why are you saying that?
It's unbelievable. It really is unbelievable.
But
and
to me, it's like right has to be right. Like that's right.
I mean, I've been a person that I have never cared about people talking about me behind my back. I don't care. I mean, it's not the best practice, but you know what? It doesn't bother me. If somebody on another channel that I never watch, talks about you and you never find out, it doesn't hurt you. Like, because you don't know.
Doesn't matter. No, I agree. Someone who comes deliberately and tells you they want to hurt you. Someone comes to you and says, hey, that person was saying this. And it's that person who wants to deliberately hurt you. That there is, when someone comes to me and said, this person said this and this about you, I look at that person and say, why would you tell me this? Why? What is it in it for you? Why are you telling me this? Do you want to hurt me? Do you know what I mean? The third party comes in.
I've had people show me stuff and I don't even know what they're showing me. And I go, what? What am I supposed to get out of this? I don't know. I don't know what this is supposed to mean to me.
I'm just a little giggly. I still haven't slept enough from this weekend. This was such a long, strenuous weekend, and I didn't get enough sleep last night. So my giggly, me being giggly is not
lack of sleep.
I think it is from lack of sleep, and it is late, and it's not because this is funny or I'm laughing at anyone on anyone's expense. It really isn't, and I really do apologize. So I have to say that. Just sorry,
but it is laughable in a roundabout way. It's so untrue. It is laughable.
I mean, quite honestly, some of these people acted better probably when they were in kindergarten on the playground.
I could see that. Yeah, I could see that.
All right. Well, I do appreciate you coming up and showing.
Yes, I'm not going to stay. I do have to finish cleaning up.
I'm gonna close the live anyway. So that's up to you. Whatever you want to do.
But hi, Tammy and Sally Ann and Eminem Mom. I just want to say hi to you. Hi to everybody in chat. I don't see the chat. And I haven't been in chat, but I see you. I understand you. I'm with you. I love you. I'm 100% there. Just want to say that.
Thank you,
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm just being so giggly.
Eminem Mama, go ahead.
I was going to tell Hopeful to get some sleep.
Yes, definitely get some sleep. You got to catch up.
I will. I promise.
Thank you, Tammy, for coming on and sharing with us, and thank you, Sally Ann.
Welcome.
Thank you, everybody in the chat. Everybody who was mostly behaved in the chat, and I want to encourage everybody. Own your truth. Don't be afraid to say it. Don't let these people get to you, because that's what their intention is. And they will say anything, any lie that they think is going to get to you to do it. And don't let them beat you. This is your opportunity to, stand up against this and show them that they're not going to beat you. And because there are certain individuals that are being more targeted than others. And we have a whole group to support you in the Discord. You can talk to people privately if you don't want to do it in the main chat. There's a bunch of people in there willing to help or talk or whatever you need. So feel free to join that. I want to thank, I really want to thank everybody for all the support they're giving to everybody in Discord. I know that, you know, those little clips, you know, they're trying to say, ooh, look what they're doing. But a lot of it really is, yeah, it's venting. And yeah, there's people that are venting and they're, you know, and they're cussing and they're hurt and they're upset and they're crying and they're yelling and they're screaming. And that's okay because their feelings are valid. Everybody's feelings are valid. And sometimes you just need to be heard. And I want to remind everybody that Kaz changed her live to Thursday. So everybody keep an eye out for that. We will have a live. I will schedule it, not tonight, but we will have our Friday night live unless something changes. And if anybody has any questions, Discord's the best place to get me. If you don't want to put it in the main part, you can always private message me because Discord's taking up so much of my time, I can hardly get anywhere else. Thank you guys once again for coming up on panel. Thank you, everybody else. We will see you guys next time. Take care.
Bye, everyone.